Chapter 13. On the search. A couple of weeks already passed after I ran away and started patrolling in the night as feral. By now I made sure that everyone knew which part of the city was mine. It only took me a week to make sure that the crime rate drops overnight and everyone was scared to be outside in the evening. At least the villains were after a huge black mass of fur attacked them and left them with a reminder for life. Basically, a lot of the villains turned themselves in once they heard just the slightest growl near them. Was it my fault? Maybe. Okay, yes it was. I took it personally after some of the idiots came to my abandoned building and wanted to chase me out. I wasn't even looking for trouble. It came looking for me. Apparently after I stopped the children's slavery thing, the leader of that organization had it and was after me. So, he made sure to pay the right people the right amount of money and found me. Well, he found a cheetah in its den. I am not gonna lie and say the fight ended pretty. I might have even taken it personally. Who am I kidding though? I took it personally after they came with shotguns and declared it was cheetah hunting season. Like seriously? That was why I was currently looking for a new den. I ended up nearly killing them and they had only luck that someone called the police because they heard some weird noises. Well, probably them close to dying. Me. Sigh. How hard can it be to find an abandoned building? I mean, come on. There are so many villain hideouts but no base? Sigh. Looks like the police is doing a bad job. Should I go after them? Nah. I am not their cleaning maid. I will probably guide the detective to one though. Oh, how I hate this. Well, there is nothing much I could do. There are after all a lot of construction sites but no actual abandoned building that are free right now. I could live on the street like I already am, but that's not a good option for the long run. Someone will report a cheetah after all. Not as if the cheetah's sittings are getting lower. Quite the contrary. Ever since I am here I have a feeling someone is watching me. I knew there is no one but it still feels like this. I mean, no one can successfully sneak up on me when I pay attention to my surroundings. Okay, think Izu. It's not a solution to stay out here and it's also not a solution to raid a villain lair since I can't just go into a police office and say hey I got a batch of new villains for you. I just stumbled upon them. Yeah, right, as if I could do that. They would put me straight back from where I came from and lock me up for good. It was dark and I was running on the rooftop like every night looking out for someone in need of help. Though ever after I started doing this 3 weeks ago the number of actual villains on the streets went down due to a rumor I caught up recently. Me. Sigh, I wish there was some excitement going on. The moment I said that I heard a gunshot ringing through the air. Me. Finally. After hearing the gunshot I immediately ran towards where it came from. However, a couple of minutes later when I finally arrived where it came from, I saw someone fighting. He gave up a certain smell of decay but he seemed to be a pretty good fighter. I was so fascinated by his fighting technique and his quirk that I didn't even try to hide my presence. It was not as if I need to in the first place, but after I saw someone attacking the guy from behind, I stepped in and pounced on the person with my ears and tail showing as well as claws out. Me. Grr. A growl was all it took for the person to start backing away. Villain 1. Glowing toxic green eyes. You are feral. Me. Glad that you know who I am. Grr. Villain 2. Let's get out of here. Villain 3. Yeah, let's get out of here. Within second everyone was running away from me and left the poor guy alone. Me. Are you okay? I turned around and that was when I saw the guy the first time. He had pale white skin that also looked as if he needed a lot of cream on it since it was so dry. Blood red eyes that seemed almost as if they were looking to find a way to kill me. Thank you is what I would say, but you are the guy the first was looking for. Me. Pardon. The moment he said that I felt someone behind me and jumped to the side. Me. Grr. I growled as I felt another presence coming from my right and went to the left. It was definitely someone with a teleportation quirk and so I decided to step it up and use my speed to get away. However, with 2 guys trying to catch me it wasn't that simple of a task, especially if the street was this narrow and one could teleport. The heck do you want from me? Get away. Show. Leave me be. Shit. Why are they after me? Left. No. He's coming from there, I need to jump back. I tried my best but this dude and his teleportation was way too much for me. In the end I couldn't help it but change into a full-grown cheetah and growl at them using my deadly and bloody aura to make them stop for a split second. It was thankfully that split second that saved me as I dashed past them and managed to escape into the night. I hid well and listened to them since I knew I couldn't get far without them tailing me. How could you let the game changer escape? I am sorry, Shigaraki. Shigaraki. You better find him Kurogiri and bring him to the Nomu lab. Kurogiri. I will do my best. Wait, did I hear right? Lab. Do you want to put me in a lab? Oh, if I were not a vigilante I would have killed you by now. You are so lucky that I don't want to get caught or get bloody. But next time I see you, be on your guard. Just like that I erased my presence and left the two in the alley while escaping through the shadows.